Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world. Now, many of you know this past Thursday, Prince Harry was awarded with the Pat Tillman Award for service at the ESPYS hosted by Serena Williams, who looked phenomenal, may I add. I feel like she's gotten a whole new stylist, wardrobe, makeup, hair team going on, and they're doing phenomenal with her. I was so happy to see her in her different outfits throughout the evening. We also got to see Meghan Markle, and she arrived in this white dress. It kind of looked like the halter dress that she wore at her wedding reception, very reminiscent of that, with the same silhouette, but it had more of a cowl neck in this dress, but beautiful nonetheless. And Harry looked wonderful as well in his suit. Here we have him up on the stage accepting his award. And I will say, from what I have seen, this has been the most watched ESPYs awards since 2019, they're saying. And I am sure that it is because of the presence of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I just feel that that's the reasoning for it. What else would be the reason? Come on now. We'll give them that, okay? So Harry's up there. He is giving his acceptance speech. He also touched on Mary Tillman, who was Pat Tillman's mother. Now, if you remember, I did a video maybe a week ago where Mary Tillman came out and said that she was upset that she was not notified that Prince Harry was going to be getting this award and that she did not think that he was worthy of this award in her son's name. Harry then proceeded to give a very endearing and touching moment to reflect back on Pat Tillman's mother being upset with the decision that he is awarded this award with her son's name, while also shining light on the fact that he knows the loss between a mother and a son and how strong that bond is. So let me see if I can pull that up for you guys right now. One moment for me. It's Shannon. Where was it? He was giving his award. Here it is.
Um, Thank you, Elizabeth, Israel, and
Want to get to the end. It was a very well done speech. If you haven't watched the entire thing, I think that it'd be great for you guys to go and watch it in its entirety. I believe that Harry was the perfect person to get this award because it is for service. And I just think hearing all the people who came forward, the disabled people from the military, so on and so forth, coming and speaking about what the Invictus Games has done for them, giving them a sense of purpose, giving them a renewed look on life, giving them something to get up to do in the morning and look forward to. I just don't understand how people could say that he does not deserve this award. Like he's not out there actively doing the work. And how can you hear these people speaking about him and speaking about Invictus and how much it's done for them? And he's one of the founders, co-founders, and think that he's not worthy of this award. It's just so interesting that the hate will oversee any of the good work that this man has done solely because he took his wife out of a toxic situation where he asked prior for help. And then, yes, they came out and spoke, and maybe they had some mishaps here and there, but at the end of the day, that was his family that he left. That's not easy to do. And he left and he took his wife, came to the States, and they're thriving. And even here in the States, they cannot leave them alone. Serena Williams even got up on stage and made a joke about it, like basically saying, joking at the fact that the British media or the media in general, they report on their every move, even if they just breathe. making fun of the media and their coverage on Harry and Meghan. Everybody sees it. Some of the stuff that I have seen written, those hate accounts, Megan's Mole, the Royal Network, some of the shit that I have seen, these accounts, these trolling hate accounts, right? I'm like, who are the people behind these accounts? Like talking about her body. I mean, just tearing the woman down. What did she do to you to deserve that? So here's Harry kind of touching in on Mary Tillman. I hope I got the right part. We'll see. Oh, is it not going to play? Oh, come on. We're having slight technical difficulties. I wanted to see if it was going to play. Maybe this one will help. Here we go.
Thank you, Elizabeth, Israel, and Kirsty. You guys got to stay here for me. Thank you.
You can see how emotional he is receiving this.
Stay here. You need to be with me. I'd like to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to everyone at the Pat Tillman Foundation, led by Marie Tillman Shenton, who I'm so honored is here tonight. I'd also like to acknowledge the Tillman family, especially Mrs. Mary Tillman, Pat's mother. Her advocacy for Pat's legacy is deeply personal.
Wow.
I respect. The bond between a mother and son is eternal.
Wow.
It transcends even the greatest losses.
Wow.
The truth is,
it transcends even the greatest losses, the bond between a mother and son. He wanted her to know that he knew that she was upset with his getting of this award. And let her know, I understand the pain that you're feeling. I just hate that Mary took the bait with the media, whatever it is that they paid her for her statement about Harry. And they used her because he came back with such grace and humility and let her know he gets it. He understands that pain because he's been through it. I'm sure he would have loved for his mother to be here to see him to accept this award. But she's not here, just like Pat is not there. They share in that. And I hope that Mary can see with time, potentially, that Harry is worthy of accepting this award in Pat Tillman's name. But if she does not feel that way, then she just, is not going to feel that way. But the Pat Tillman Foundation and ESPN, they were all on board. Not quite sure why Mary doesn't have a say in any of the awards for the Pat Tillman Awards that's been given throughout the years. She hasn't had a say. She didn't have a say on this one. Not sure how that works or why the mother of Pat Tillman wouldn't be involved in that. It's kind of strange. But Harry's gotten this award. They both looked great. Very emotional. Wonderful speech that he gave. Meghan was there by his side as his wife. She did not pull any attention away. Her outfit was very simple, elegant and simple, beautiful, but simple. But people are always going to have something to say. Now let's switch gears for a second, because I did hear that a certain person is going to be out and about tomorrow. Let's pull this up. While Harry is out getting awards for service for his work with the Invictus Games, the Princess of Wales is going to be out going to the men's final for Wimbledon tomorrow. Trying to pull up the article. One moment. So last time Kate was seen, if you remember, was at Trooping the Color. She was in the carriage, she was up on the balcony. It was her grand return after we had not seen her since December of last year. Okay? So now she is coming back on the screen and on the scene at Wimbledon. A lot of people said she was not going to miss this. Now, apparently, she is a patron of, whoever puts on Wimbledon. There's a whole name for it. I can't remember it at this moment, but she is a patron. However, she's patrons of many other organizations that she has not done work with at this moment while she is going through her cancer treatments at this time. Now, I'm still kind of confused because from her statement, I think it was that she was getting preventative cancer, like they got the cancer out, and so she's taking treatment to just prevent it from coming back. So the cancer isn't there still, or she still has the cancer and she's getting treatment for it. I'm still a little hazy on that. Either way, she had cancer, she has cancer. Cancer is what's the reason for her not being working, okay? And I've seen some tweets where people are feeling a type of way because she's set to be at Wimbledon. Yes, it's not going to be a strenuous thing. She's going to get driven in. She'll walk to her seat. She'll sit down. She'll watch and enjoy the games. She'll walk back to her car and it'll take her back home. That's not strenuous at all. But people are feeling like, okay, so why is it that she's only going to events that seemingly are fun or like not of work of like going to a homeless shelter, a baby bank, like something that would help society, if you know what I mean. This is a leisure type of event. So, of course, everyone deserves to have a good time and get out and get some air and enjoy themselves, even when they're recovering in illness. I'm not saying you have to be held up in your home or anything like that. It's just interesting that since William and Catherine have not been working, they get to kind of pick and choose the events that they're going to. So they'll go to events like football games, soccer games, not football games. Well, I guess it's interchangeable there. So football games, they'll go to Taylor Swift concerts, or they'll go to Trooping Color, or they'll go to Wimbledon. Like they're picking and choosing the events that they want to go to. So people are kind of feeling like, oh, so you guys aren't working, but you're going to all these fun events. While there's people who have cancer are getting treatment and still have to get up every day, go to work, tend to their family, tend to their kids, their husbands, other things that they have going on in their lives if they're involved in organizations, this, that, and other, who are still actually doing work while dealing with this disease that is cancer. So some people feel a type of way about it. Either way, I would be interested to see the Princess of Wales out at Wimbledon, see what she's wearing, see how she looks compared to how she looked at Trooping the Color. Obviously, this means that she's doing better, which is wonderful. That's what we all want. We don't want her to be ill. It's just so interesting how this whole thing has shaken out. And soon it's going to be a thing of, I'm not going to say that, but it's just very interesting how this is all shaken out. So we're going to be seeing Kate at Wimbledon tomorrow at the men's singles final, which I guess is the biggest event of Wimbledon. The women's is going on today. It's curious that she's not attending that, but only the men's. People have varying ideas of why she's going to that event and not the one today, but that's neither here nor there. But I do have my feelings on it. I do have my feelings on all of this. Maybe one day I'll put it all out in video. People feel strongly about this topic as it is, one way or another. But Kate will be at Wimbledon tomorrow, as she is still recovering from cancer. So I will see you guys in another video, which will likely be me covering Kate Middleton's Wimbledon look and what's going on with that, and her and William, if he's going, the kids are going, so on and so forth. So I will see you guys in another video. Stay tuned.